What is going on YouTube? Today I want to discuss the Sony 3D Pulse headsets, focusing on the settings and the audio tweaks you need to make in your PlayStation, in the game, and in the EQ presets in order to hear the best footstep cues in first-person shooter games such as Call of Duty Warzone. So when I first got this pair of headsets, I wasn't very impressed with the sound quality in them. I ended up using my Beats Studio. And the cool thing is you could plug them straight into your PS5 controller. But even then, I was not satisfied with the audio and the footstep sound until I found out that these headsets and many other gaming headsets come with adjustable EQ preset settings, which allow you to customize your audio input. Now, before we get into the EQ presets, let's talk about the different other audio settings you need to adjust in your console and in-game. It's always nice to see how much battery life your headset has. So you just hit the controller over here where it says USB headset, you can see the battery life. While you're here, you want to go over here to the left where it says mic, and you want to adjust the mic level just so your friends could hear you or you're not too loud. So just go adjust mic level, and here you could test the mic with the headset to adjust it to your preference. Another cool feature is adjusting the 3D noise. So you go into settings and then sound and audio output. Scroll down and make sure your 3D audio is enabled and click on adjust 3D audio profile. And here is where you adjust the 3D audio profile. You basically have 5 different types of sound. So the number one, if you listen in your headset, is the volume is coming more from the top, and if you're number 5, the noise is coming from the lower portion of the headset. I like to keep mine default. I feel like it's coming in the middle, and that gives me the best cue. So to get to the EQ presets, we click on the volume and click on EQ presets. Here, I have labeled this profile as Warzone. I use this profile when I play Warzone, obviously. You could also rename it, or you can make different profiles for different games. There's also a default for shooter. I wouldn't recommend it. I would use the presets that I have set. I have tested many different presets on different frequencies, and I believe that this is the best. So you want to make sure that your high range is at the highest. That's under where the footsteps are, so you want to make sure you hear those. Ones like bass, I keep them a little bit down because the bass is so loud it will distract all the other important sounds that I need. Now, once you have this configured, let's go inside the Warzone game and we adjust our audio there. So for the audio mix, I keep mine at boost low. I've tried them all. Boost low for me is the best just because boost high is just too loud, so all the other sounds cancel out the footsteps. Boost low, I hear the footsteps pretty good. Master level, you want to keep it 100. That's where all the volume is coming from. I turn off my music. Dialogue, I keep at 25. Effects, you want to keep at 100. That's the frequency where the footsteps are coming up. And cinematic, I keep at 25. But that's about it. That's the most important audio settings you want to worry about in game to improve your footsteps and your cues in the game. Now, all these changes should definitely help you in game in order for you to hear better and know where the enemy is coming from. And I want to actually show you a few examples of how I use these audio cues in order to figure out where the enemy is and be ready for them.
Contract is settled. Good work out there.
Camping, but no way he's camping.
So he thought I was camping, but I just clearly heard his footsteps and it was an easy kill. Here, I'm going to be turning around and walking away, and I'm going to hear his footsteps and turn around and pre-aim. And here's an example of how I chased this guy down and knew where he was going the whole time just by listening to his footsteps.
Relocating the safe
Maybe his teammates is under us. About to hit this loadout.
If you have these headsets, I really hope you guys try this out and let me know in the comments, is this working for you or not? Please subscribe to help this channel. I'm working on more content similar to this and more customizations on your PlayStation and your controllers. Stay tuned.